If you have ever tried to use Claude Code to build an app as a non-technical builder, I already know exactly how it went. You describe the thing that you want to build to Claude Code, it starts building, but eventually it starts forgetting where it was, or it just gets lost to the point where you're not actually able to finish that app. What I'm sharing with you today is how to give Claude Code the exact blueprint from beginning to end before it even starts writing a single line of code. This is the PRD builder skill, and the very first time that you use it, you'll paste it into Claude Code and ask it to add it as a global skill. This means that you'll be able to access it in any project moving forward. It walks you through how to create the 4 documents that you're going to need in order to ensure you can build your project from beginning to actually shipping it as a finalized application. A PRD is a product requirement document, and in traditional development cycles, you'll have your product manager who will create that, and then it's up to the technical teams to actually build out what is in the PRD. The 4 documents that this skill will create will be your PRD, your tasks file, your planning file, and then your checkpoint file. And this is how you ensure that Claude does not get lost in the sauce, especially in between sessions. Now, I want to be clear about something. This skill doesn't just provide you with a prompt that you're going to use. It gives you the ability to build an entire system of development that will ensure that you have the ability to achieve everything that you need to achieve in order to make a functioning application. It will also walk you through the process of installing 2 other absolutely crucial skills or plugins, which are Superpowers and Context 7. More on those later on. Let's hop back to the product's requirement document. Its goal is to tell you and Claude Code exactly what you are building for who and why. And here's why this is absolutely crucial to being successful in actually shipping applications with Claude Code. If Claude Code knows exactly what it is that it's building and exactly what it is that it's aiming for, it never has to make any guesses. Assumptions are the mother of all mess ups, and that goes doubly so when you're building applications using AI-driven development. Having Claude Code review your PRD at the start of every session is going to eliminate at least 40% of the issues you'll run into as you seek to complete your app. But 40% is not going to take us over the line, which is where the planning file comes into play. Think of your planning file as Claude Code's roadmap. It tells it what the architecture is, what the integration points are, and how that integration needs to happen, what your tech stack is, and how it all comes together to build an actual functioning application. The reason this makes such a difference in terms of actually being able to complete and ship an application is that these AI coding agents work best when they know what's coming around the corner. The code that they write today is in preparation for the code that will be written tomorrow. This prevents Claude Code from building things in a way that you'll actually have to redo it later on simply because you didn't have the foresight to tell Claude Code where you were going. Without this, you will run into situations where you need to completely rebuild a section or a feature or even restart the entire project because you didn't have the foresight to tell Claude Code where you were going. With it, it's going to be smooth sailing until you actually ship the application. Next up is your checkpoint file, and this is how you ensure that Claude Code knows exactly where you are so it doesn't get lost in the sauce as you develop your application. This file is what solves the new session who dis problem that you'll have when you're using Claude Code and just raw dogging it without a system in place. You do not need to re-explain the project or what you're looking to do or where you were at. You simply just get it to review this document along with the others, and you can pick up exactly where you were left off. The other thing I really like about the way that this file is structured is it keeps record of all of the different technical and development decisions you've made. So if you made a decision early in the development cycle to go a certain direction, if you try to implement something that goes against that, the system will warn you. And as a nurse, this was fantastic to me because it's the equivalent of being able to go into the electronic medical record, understand the whole history of the project, and then to move forward from a more informed state, even if you are just starting a brand new session. Fourth is the tasks file, and this is where your individual requirements are broken down into specific milestones that are tracked throughout the development cycle so Claude Code knows exactly where it was at, exactly what it was doing, and exactly what is coming next. Each task in here has an assigned status, either not started, underway, blocked, or completed. At the overall level, it lets you know where your project stands and how far you are to actually shipping it so that real users can purchase and use it. At the session level, it tells both you and Claude Code exactly what you're going to be working on for that particular development sprint. And this is what turns I think we're halfway there when somebody asks you how your app is going to, we're at 67% of delivering the core features with 2 primary blockers that need to be addressed before we can move forward. Now, I teased 2 other skills that I'm going to introduce to you that are absolutely crucial to effectively implementing the PRD builder strategy. The first is Context 7. And when I first discovered this, when I was in my early days of AI-driven development, it was a complete game changer, and that is not an exaggeration. Context 7 allows your coding agent to pull the most up-to-date documentation for pretty much anything. Back in the day with old school developers before the internet became a thing, that's what they would do. They would read reference material, reference books, manuals, and guides, and then implement it as they were coding. Context 7 allows your coding agent to do the exact same thing, but just much quicker, much more effectively. And the beautiful thing is that the documentation is always up to date. This means your coding agent will make far fewer errors that will lead to security vulnerabilities or issues that you'll need to fix before you're actually able to get real users using and purchasing your application. Superpowers is my most favorite skill of all time, and it is actually a set of skills that allows you to build your application as a real developer would, using test-driven development. In the world of traditional development, you have your product requirement document that will then be turned into a specification document for the individual features and functions of the application. You will then take that specification document and write out a step-by-step plan for the lines of code that need to be written, the APIs that need to be added, where all of this is going to fit into your code base. The reason why test-driven development is the gold standard is because you need to know exactly what it is that the outcome needs to be before you ever start writing a single line of code. So those tests are written at the beginning. When you then implement the feature or finish writing the code, the tests are then run again to make sure that the intended output is exactly what we see. When you are adding new features, you will then continue developing your test suites so that you know that you're not introducing any regressions, or in just normal language, bugs into your application that break things that were previously working when you add new features. I've added the links to Context 7, Superpowers, as well as my PRD builder skill in the description. So make sure that you grab them so you can actually start shipping applications instead of just dreaming of that. If you've been sitting on a killer app idea that you know is going to be a hit, but you don't know how to actually finish it and bring it to the marketplace, click the link at the top of my description for my AI Developer Academy. Book a call, we can talk about how to make it happen. And if you're a nurse who's curious to know how I was able to use my nursing knowledge to become an AI developer, go ahead and click this video right here. We'll see you in the next video.